maybe like WellFit, or get support from friends and family, tell them what you're committing to and the changes that you're trying to implement so that they can hold you to it and help you in the weak moments. Having a support system can make a significant difference and help you to stay on track. At Sunrise Fitness, we believe in a holistic approach to health. Choosing water over soda is just one small step towards a brighter, fitter future. Thank you for joining us today. I am Camila McDonald, urging you to stay well, stay fit, and seize the day. See you for another workout and wellness session soon.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Going on. Hi, IT.
I love it too. It's picturesque.
It is indeed.
And it gives you a feeling when you look at the morning and it's not even not the sunshine, but it looks like early morning.
And that song is nice, and I love it. Sunrise, summer vibes. That's right. That's what it is. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Tami. I miss you.
Look here, I miss you too. I feel like I haven't seen you in 3,000 years. Yes.
Tami.
And I love when you come back today in like your khaki back to school. I love it.
I'm not frightening some parents right now. Say, I don't do it to me because I'm just getting used to the summer, and now you're reminding me about back to school already.
No, not at all.
But it's one of those days. I'm sorry. You made me think it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you know, what can I say? I feel like a baby today. Yeah. I feel like a baby after the weekend because let me tell you something. It was a Sumfest weekend for me. And Wayne said it perfectly yesterday. He said, Tami, this is a dryland jet lag. We're tired, you know? We're tired because remember, no, you know, we start from 4:30 to get ready and sort of. We don't leave till 6:30 in the morning. And you're working all through the night, 2 nights in a row. God bless everybody who works behind the scenes on these shows. Like we always think about the artists, but you see all of the people who work behind the scenes, from the people who build the stage, lighting, sound, production. All of everybody. Those are the people who are on the whole time. It's crazy.
You don't see them on the stage.
You don't see them on the stage. But God bless the artists too.
God bless
obviously.
them.
Everybody did a great job.
I know energy drinks were sold on the weekend.
Look here, I don't want to talk about it.
I heard it rained though, and the underground was muddy.
Little muddy-ish. Yeah. I was mostly inside of the media tent, so I didn't have. But walking from where I had to walk to the media tent, I was like, yeah, man, this is it. But that's fine. We're here now. So
I'll put you on the spot. Who was your pick for the entire Sumfest?
Niger Boy.
Oh my word!
Yeah, I loved his performance. It was incredible. And to see him just, you know what was incredible? A year ago, he was watching the live stream. Yeah?
Look at that.
So to me, that is just, and there are a few artists
She's
who...
not joking when you're saying he was watching the live stream.
Sorry.
But
you know what I mean?
He would say exactly that.
He would have said, hear him to me now when him come around, hear him now, Tami, you look beautiful. I said, stop it! I love him. But he literally said, you know, a year ago, this was not a part of his plan or on his mind. And it just reminded me that you do not know what God has in store for you. You do not know what is ahead of you. But I can tell you this, your best days are ahead of you.
Move to the drum and make your body kick. Step forward and come up back quick. That's the new style where the whole place I do. Rap, bogle, dance, some music sweet you. Bogle around the place night and day. So just rap, bogle, dance, some of your tune and play. I'm missing on it that after no so bogle stay. She can't do it, come on, she a rock same way. For real, me love how the girl them do. Rock so, deep so, to got them look sweet. On the ready dance, I'm kid on the dance so. Dancing at Jamaica, me good name. Feel it up before England have trend. Immigration and all out your name. So make your friend get caught. Signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. So make your friend get caught.
And fans threw fish cakes and other objects onto the field to protest the use of a video assistant referee, or VAR. The Norwegian Eliteserien game between Rosenborg, BK and Lillestrøm was initially stopped mere minutes after kickoff due to the fish cakes raining down on the field. Players returned to the field from the locker room, but the game was stopped a second time and suspended after just over half hour of play, with the score 0-0 when fans from both sides continued to throw fish cakes and started adding tennis balls and smoke bombs into the mix. The protest surrounded the use of VAR, which fans and even several supporter unions complain leads to referees taking much too long to make decisions, bringing the games to long halts in the meantime. And the league adopted the VAR in 2023.
Okay, and so they just, make the time even longer by throwing fish cakes onto the field. Oh,
Listen.
Excellent choice. Why them a food at Dashway?
I was just about to say, let me tell you something about
dashing food.
They protest different, boy. Fish cake at
That
couldn't be us.
is the equivalent of a fritters. Where are we throwing no
When I
fritters?
say it would never happen.
Yeah, the only way I'm throwing a fritters into my mouth. All right.
So my mother is a choir director, so I've always been involved in music, but in terms of my ministry journey, that really started with the gospel reggae revolution when Papa San converted, so back in 97. So I remember being at the first concert at Church on the Rock in 98, and that's what really inspired me to start. So I formed a group called the Blessed Group. We'd go around singing different songs, covering Junior Tucker, Stitchy, Papa San, singing at different events until, I had a calling on my life. We had an upper room experience when I was at Ulmer's Boys School ISF concert, and the Holy Spirit just filled me, and God just started depositing songs in my spirit. I stopped singing their songs and started singing my own songs. So dropped the Blessed Group and became just Blessed.
That's Blessed, Minister Blessed.
Yeah.
Awesome. And of course, I heard that you studied psychology. So studying ministry, the juxtaposition of both.
Yes.
I mean, talk to us about that. How do you end up, what was the desire like for you to say psychology? I'm going to study that.
I'll be honest with you. When I was going to school, I was never good at the sciences, so not with chemistry, physics. Definitely can't do maths. 1 + 1, I'll probably say 5. So I found myself more leaning to the arts, so literature and sociology and history. So by default, that's why I kind of got into the study of psychology. But I found that God worked it out in a way that, people just started coming to me with their problems, and, it's kind of becoming this counselor, so to speak, without the official title.
Welcome to Candy Craze, your one-stop shop for everything sweet. Got a craving? Planning a party? We've got you covered. With over 200 different types of candies and chocolates, you're sure to find your favorite here. Create your own ice cream flavor by mixing in your favorite toppings, or enjoy our delicious milkshakes, blizzards, dip cones, and Belgian waffle ice cream sandwich sundae. Visit Candy Craze at Progressive Plaza Barbican and upstairs Fontana Waterloo. Candy Craze, making every moment sweeter.
Mr. Blessed, sunrise, once again. Listen, there have been so many times I believe the enemy lies when me think God forsake me. When me down and out, broken and no money, me not see nobody. But somehow in the midst of your storm, you tell me keep pressing on. I hold fast to your words, and you never yet fail. Lord, I'm grateful for everything that you done when I thought all was lost. You said my battle is won again and again. Look how much time I feel, but God now let me down again and again. And when I'm feeling sad, you give me a smile for a frown. Again and again. You make me walk on water while my enemies drown. Again and again. You deliver me again and again, again and again. Lord, I regular me feel you Far short of your glory, I never did I hear you. Me never mean to betray you. You come for die for our sins, but we beat you and jail you. Lord, please forgive me, cause we sin against you really plenty. Lord Jesus, without you me empty. Me just ask for your grace and mercy. Lord, I'm grateful for everything that you've done. When I thought all was lost, you said my battle is won again and again. I look how much time I feel, but God now let me down again and again. And when I'm feeling sad, you give me a smile for a frown again and again. You make me walk on water when my enemies drown again and again. You deliver me again and again, again and again. Next. Hallelujah. Where the worshipers, just stretch your hand. Just stretch your hand to Jesus wherever you are right now. And say, in all I do, I worship you. Hallelujah. In all I do, I worship you.
In all I do,
in all I do, so Lord, I worship you. I'm thanking you for all you brought me through. So every trial that I face, I know you see me through. In all I do, so Lord, I worship you. First thing when I wake up, to you, Lord, I have to lift my prayers up. You yoke me, I take up. Promise to serve you until all my days up. You are my friend, you are my father. No other God, none more would the rather. As the deer panted after the water.
My friends want to experiment on my birthday by doing something out of my comfort zone. Do you think I should trust them?
No, let me. The second word is friends. Let's look at the definition of the word friends before we look at the questions, you know?
Why do your friends want you to do something out of your comfort zone?
No.
It depends how far. You have to know your friends. And if they really, you know, because sometimes we need other people to pull us out of our comfort zones and to push us to do something a little different. I agree.
Yes.
But I'm not into no foolishness. And my friends know that. So my friends would never be like, oh, let's do X, Y, or Z, because my friends know me and they know my limits and they know, you know, what I expect. So I'm being serious about this. If they're really your friends, they'll know. But I do think it's important sometimes, you know, to move out of your comfort zone, as long as it's not foolishness.
And moving out is not always negative.
No.
Because it might appear that it is. Because you're saying my friends on my birthday, which is a special day by doing so. You know what I mean? Because you trust, you see the words? Trust them.
Yes.
If they are your friends, I would say trust them.
There, and good. Very good. Next question, ready? Hold on.
Hey, this could be a whole show, you know.
A whole show. And if them go mess up and give we a show in the night. All right. A friend of mine is always treating work like a solo career. How do I get that person to ask for help?
Oh, well, not Tami. See, Tami doesn't treat work like a solo career. She welcomes help because she will tell you that she needs help to do many things. I don't know, why would you do that?
I'm terrible at asking for help, actually. Oh, them say that, but God, upside down. Well, if it's upside down, maybe you'll read it, so.
Oh, the answers are upside down.
Let's go to another question. Let's see.
Let's see. Adulting can be so difficult. Oh, my daughters are watching this morning. Adulting can be so difficult. I feel like I fly go Italy and enroll in a Spanish class with a French textbook.
It's so true.
Any advice?
No advice there.
I've never adult before.
No, adulting is very hard, and I feel like every generation says, oh, you know, when I was younger, things were simpler. I don't think we're going to say that. I mean, you have lived through a few left. How was your first half of adulting?
My first half of adulting, I have never, listen, I'm still, I don't want to grow up to become an adult because I'm not looking forward to that responsibility. The Book Fair Festival, obviously, is inspired by the physical books.
It's inspired by physical and even books on Kindle.
Yeah.
What we want to do is we want to get Jamaica reading. So whether you're reading on your phone, whether you're reading the physical book, which I love, because I am a bibliophile, I collect books, or you're reading on your Kindle, it doesn't matter. We just want to get people reading because it's so beneficial, and that's what the festival is based on. It's changing the reading culture that we have in Jamaica from an academic one to one of more leisure.
Awesome.
I do want to jump straight into the festival and what it's about and what people can expect because, you know, it's not just adults, which was something I was surprised to hear and learn. So tell us a little bit about, you know, what people can expect at the festival.
All right, so we're going to have a lot of really exciting activities. I want to jump into the children first. We're going to have a children's village because the primary festival, the core days are Friday and Saturday, but the primary festival is a tad bit more mature. We're looking at content that is appropriate for people 15 onward. So what's going to happen to our babies? We need them to be reading too. There is a children's village. We're going to have literature guided sip and paint, all sorts of little excitement for them. People can come and they can expect to be engaged in author chats, mindfulness journaling, author-guided writing workshops,
book signings.
Books, yes, book signings. We're going to have an artisan village on the Saturday, and just so many little things. Yoga sessions, so many little things that are going to be happening, and dimensional storytelling. You don't want to miss that.
What is dimensional storytelling?
So, you know, we have to take it back to that whole cultural aspect of storytelling, bringing it back from our ancestry. We are going to have authors reading bits of their work, and they're going to be accompanied by acoustic and live music. So nothing is rehearsed. It's just going to be musicians playing with the energy that they're getting from the reader.
Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
This morning's Fan Central Paris podium will focus on the life and career of two former Olympians, two faces I'm pretty sure you all know, can appreciate. It's been a while since we've seen them, but we know they're doing some amazing things in their own space. They are former decathlete Maurice Smith and former 400-meter runner Brandon Simpson. Gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming to the Paris podium.
Thank you.
So I'm going to start with you, Maurice. You know, as a decathlete, there are many impressive things you've done over your career, but one of them is throwing the javelin. And all of us have been picking mangoes all our lives, so we all know we could be a great javelin thrower. But just give me that demonstration. How do you do a proper javelin throw?
All right, so should I do this on the chair?
No, you can't stand up. You can't stand up.
So for the javelin, you have 3 different grips. You choose which one is comfortable for you. So you have the American grip, you have the Finnish, and then you have the V.
Okay.
So whichever is comfortable for you is the one you use. You normally start with a slow run up, and it goes into a cross step.
So everybody's sitting up.
Okay. So you normally start here with the javelin, you do like a little chant.
Okay. Oh, chant.
And you run up.
Bundon Babylon.
And then you want to pull the javelin back and keep it as close as possible to your body. Okay. You want to see the point of the javelin here, and you do some crossover step.
And
then release.
No,
go ahead.
I know I could have been a decathlete, because I see when I used to pick mango, man, I'm telling you, I had a leg of that story, man. I had that same Finnish grip, I had the Finnish grip, it was mine. That was mine.
So when I saw the javelin the first time, I didn't really learn the technique.
Oh, you did this?
I saw them throwing the javelin at stadium.
I just do it.
I say, I'm a country boy, I'm fling off a mango enough, I fling stone off a dog, all of them things. I do this.
What separates a 400-meter runner from a sprinter? How do you kind of look and say, boy, that man's a 400-meter runner, but that guy's a sprinter?
Actually, you can do it by looking, but you can usually do it by their bravery. If you talk to a 400-meter athlete, they're definitely brave and kind of mad.
How did I get into acting? As you said, it's not a road that many trod because it's less feasible to work out. Many people don't find it practical, so that was my main issue in deciding that I wanted to have a career in acting. And my main supplier of support is my mom, and she's a very stern and practical woman. She actually wanted me to be a scientist. So I was in my earlier years, I was very rebellious because of that. So I grew up kind of sheltered and nerdy, and TV was my best friend. So at the age of 11, I watched Better Must Come, and I saw myself in that movie. I saw people that looked like me, spoke like me, lived like me, and I just decided there and then that this is where I want my life to lead me. This is where I want to end up.
That's so powerful.
You know, to hear you say you saw yourself, so that's inspiration right there, you know, and the desire was born. Before that or right there?
Really and truly, it was I used to emulate, because as I said, that TV was my best friend. So I used to watch the characters and emulate them from a very early age. But seeing Sheldon Shepherd and Sky Nicole Gray, you know, that just gave me a sense of pride, and I just wanted to be them in that moment.
So what really sparked the idea for Jenna in Law is just to have more diverse content. One of the conversations that we tend to have a lot in the film space is how can we have more diverse content. A lot of the movies that seem to come out of Jamaica tend to be more on the violent side. So when you know, my boss Kimala came to me with the idea for like a office-related series, it was a challenge because I'm a big advocate for action movies, but you saw something that was completely left field for me. So it was interesting to take that on, bringing this story to life. Well, when you get the chance to see it.
I can't wait. I read that you wrote, directed, and edited Jenna in Law. That's no easy feat. Tell us about your process.
It was an interesting process. Writing a series pilot or a series in general is genuinely challenging. It was different because I've never done anything like that before, so it was interesting to take on that task. Directing was also a challenge as well. I direct commercials for a living, so it was a little bit different directing a series when you have a budget for a shoot like that, especially over 3 days. You have to make sure that everything is as clear as possible, not just for me, but also for the crew.
Any dog can do agility, but you want a dog that is actually thinking very fast, right? A dog that we use the word what we normally say in Jamaica, dog
sharp,
that all right, I'll just get back there.
Yeah. Is there a particular breed that you look for?
No, not necessarily. As I said, whether the dog is a pedigree or a mixed breed dog, once it has the ability to maneuver through the various obstacles.
Could we get a demonstration of kind of what you do?
All right, I choose.
If Bear wants to.
Right, I choose a puppy that has no experience whatsoever in agility. And the purpose of this is basically to show you what you can do. Right.
Okay, wonderful.
Right, so I'll try to. Now the thing about
Bear comfy, embarrass people.
This one want to sit.
All right, I'll try with the.
Choose this stubbornness one.
I'll try it through the hoops first.
Come Bear.
Okay, so you enter from the left. Good boy.
Good job.
Come here, boy. Come. Good boy.
Bear look like him and look for something, you know.
Good boy. That's it. Good boy. Right.
Good job, Bear.
Good boy, Bear.
Good job, Bear.
Good boy.
Good job.
Good job, Bear.
Come on, Bear. Well, let's try that. Come on, boy. Come on, Bear. It's Bear first time, so.
First time.
Yes. So it's going to be nervous. Come
Come beer.
That's my boy.
You can do beer.
Oh, come boy, you can do it.
You can do beer.
That's my boy. Come on, beer. Come on.
You can do beer.
Good boy.
Hey, good
That's
job.
my boy.
Good job. You can do beer. Yes, good job.
Boy. Come on,
you
beer.
Can do it.
That's
you
it.
Can do, hey,
boy.
Your friend, beer. Jeez, I'm on beer. I'm gonna get done.
Come on, boy. Come, Papa. Come on, beer.
Narrate it.
Come
Narrate
on,
it, IT.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to plan for this, beer said.
Good boy, beer.
David, you never planned for this, you know.
No. As I said, I use a dog that because I really want to
sip of the challenges that owners will face.
Will
I
face.
love it. Okay.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Yeah, we're kind of important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal.
Thanks for staying with us. And you know what time it is. It's time for final thoughts. With such a big deal topic, how do we do final thoughts and make it succinct? So since I'm not succinct, I'm going to exit from the final thoughting and leave the final thinking to Mario and Nathan. You want to go first?
Nathan, go last. I'll go first. My final thoughts on the matter is we still should hold on to some of our traditional values as men. We can evolve, that's fine. We need to be self-aware, keep our egos in check. And big up to all the men I've seen step up in different ways, not just financially. I used to work at Children's Hospital, see them bringing their kids in. And, you know, in terms of relationship settings, people just need to come together and figure out who handle what. And once you come to an understanding, then make it work for you.
And relate in your relationship, not in some standard that is
not
on
in some standard that's on TV, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I don't even think any more needs to be said. I just think what we all need to find is just healthy relationships. Find healthy male relationships, people who are causing you to evolve, to grow, to be a better version of yourself each day. And don't try to define yourself by something that you aren't. If you're not a loud person, don't try to be loud. If you're not a natural born leader, don't fool yourself. It's not you. And I think we have to accept that in this world that we're living in, it's all about us balancing. Balance, that's always the word I look for.
Yeah.
Let's balance and be fair.
I mean, cause a tubes of trouble. For me, a lot of it comes to what I call the croaking lizard principle. When that lizard runs from behind the curtain where you love to put up and then fluff, who do you call?
One jump for me. The other day. Anyway, what was that for this morning?
That's for the online version, right? The social media version. Listen, guys, that's a wrap for the round table today. A special thanks to our guest, very good friend, Mario Evan Guthrie. Sometimes he don't even use the Guthrie. That's how big he is, Mario Evan. He's an artist and a medical doctor. And for the rest of us out there, remember to be good and to be on purpose. Say something kind to everybody you see today, and make her tell you something. The importance of men having strong male friend circle of support, critically important in the rough and tough times.